Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the PAPAJO show where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe. I wanted to come in here really quickly and just kind of share with you guys some things that I came across my desk this morning. I know we're out of scope for this, but it is Tuesday and it is different. And you know what? At the end of the day, we're going to maybe try something new. Anyhow, so between my long shows, I might do a few just random shows like this. So anyhow, you all maybe have heard some rumblings around FTX. We're going to talk about FTX here right now. Jump right in here. Looks like there was some interesting things happening from a withdrawal perspective. Support updates. Apparently, the withdrawals have been halted or had been halted or were struggling on the FTX platform. So it's interesting. We want to thank our team for working tirelessly to process the backlog of withdrawals. Q is decreasing, or the Q is decreasing and getting back to more reasonable levels. Nodes and banks catching up. Interesting stuff, guys and gals. Yeah, we're just gonna come on here real quick and say, guys and gals, not your keys, not your coins. Not financial advice or anything, but keep your stuff off of the exchanges. Realistically, get it off the exchanges. Look into the Divi project, okay? Divi, they have a huge advantage over stuff like this. They have a fiat on and off ramp, okay? They have a big setup with their platform, right? They have their system. Let me back this down a little bit. Their system, their platform is their fiat on and off ramp. Guess what? That simply means that they have the ability for you to go in and buy with your fiat and sell your fiat inside the app. The coolest part I think about their wallet is that it is self custody as soon as it's in the wallet. It's self custody as soon as you buy it. That's a big deal in my opinion. But I wanted to kind of just point out to you guys and gals, use a project like the Divi project, use a project like Exodus, something like Trust. Get your tokens off of the exchanges, okay? I'm not joking around. When an exchange sits there and has a problem where FTX addresses user withdrawal complaints, major token movement, right? So the exchange assured users in a series of tweets, which I kind of showed you some of them here a second ago. Wrong one. That withdrawals should be moving along and matching engines are running as they should, though some users didn't buy it. Realistically, yeah. Just putting it out there for you guys and else. I don't buy it either, right? I don't use FTX. They're deep state, kind of, sort of, if you will. There's a lot of, I say deep state. There's a lot of interesting players who are involved with these guys. It really kind of concerns me the things that they're dealing with the stuff, right? So here's the support. We'll do that later. Oh, that's their support channel. So if you can submit one, all right, well, whatever. Anyhow, oh, they have a Telegram. Cool. Let's see what's on their Telegram real quick. It's not going to show for you guys, right? I don't like things like Gemini, and I don't like things like FTX. I don't like things like, there's a lot of people who like this stuff, and I'm like, okay, it might make sense from some perspective, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, if I'm gonna get into any crypto, I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm gonna move it off the exchanges. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all is genuinely from the bottom of my heart, please do yourself a favor, do me a favor, get your coins off the exchanges. There's not a good place to keep them. If you're gonna trade, fine, and you're all adults, I think. And you can go and do your own thing, right? You go and figure out what you want to do. But I really want everyone to understand we're coming to a time very, very soon where all of the exchanges are going to freeze up because there's not going to have liquidity. People are going to want to withdraw all their funds, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be a major drawdown in major ways. I really, really, really want you guys and gals to understand. Please do your research. Please look into the Divi wallet. Please look into Exodus, something that is self-custody. Become your own bank. Quit trusting these third parties to hold your coins, because what happens is this. The exchange will freeze up. Whether they fixed it or not, fine. Great. That's fantastic. But there's a major liquidity drawdown taking place with, I want to say, their token, the FTT. I had a little thing for it up here. Major drawdown is like 20% withdrawal on that huge drawdown. Okay, I don't know what's going on, and you're not going to know what's going on until it's too late. You're really not. Please be your own bank. Please get your coins off the exchanges. I know that, again, the show's random, and I might do some random shows like this going forward. I don't know, just stuff that comes across my desk. This came across my desk. I was like, I don't know, some of you have seen it probably, but I wanted to come up here more just to do a show. Get your stuff off the exchanges. When exchanges halt their withdrawals, you're stuck. You're at their mercy. Oh, and by the way, if they do bankruptcy, guess what happens? You're an unsecured creditor, which means all of the coins you have on the exchange belong to them. At the end of the day, do you really want to be playing with that? I don't, and I won't. I will not touch it. So it should be an interesting couple of days here as we come into the election, by the way. If you have not, go vote. It's very important. Okay. If you're part of the Patreon show, I posted some stuff in the private Telegram channel last night. Some interesting stuff around our 17th friend came alive again. So anyways, I just wanted to come out here, tell everyone I love you all. Make sure you get your stuff off the exchanges. I'm sitting here poking around, looking at a few things while I'm talking to you. I'm very concerned about FTX. Like, here's another one. Major crypto coins slide as jitters on FTX exchange rattle market. So if you haven't been paying attention to crypto this morning, yeah, Bitcoin's down $1,000-something. Remember I told you guys yesterday they're flipping, right? The Dow is up, right? The Nasdaq is up, right? So tomorrow after all of the results aren't in, you know what I'm talking about. They already came out and said it's going to take a few days to blah 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 blah. We talked about that on the Patreon. If you're part of the Patreon, you know what I'm talking about. I really think that they're going to invert, and crypto is going to really run tomorrow, and the stock market's going to run today too. That's just my opinion. Y'all do what you want with it. It's just a thought. You know, even Matic took a little bit of a breath, but that was a good one. They needed to pull back before they really runs. So interesting stuff, though. Interesting stuff. You got to understand. We'll see what happens when these exchanges have problems like they are. It's going to be very, very interesting, to say the least. It really is. I don't know what's going to happen. And I hope y'all pay attention and don't have your coins on exchanges. Anyways, y'all be blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Again, I may just randomly pop up here on out on the off days of my regular shows. So just had a few minutes. This came across. Wanted to do almost a PSA for everybody. So anyhow, love you all. Y'all be blessed, and we'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.